Greetings to you all, and welcome back to Let's Play Flynn, Son of Crimson. With me, Artiger Omega. Our boss awaits, but first, the Scourge is slowing us down once again. You know, I didn't see this platform for the longest time, and I was thinking, how the devil am I going to do this? The game is starting to expect me to do roll jumps, I notice. The point is, I evaded the axe. I assume the axe also only does 1 point of damage, and so that ambitious evasive maneuver of mine accomplished nothing. I'm glad we tested that theory. By getting hit deliberately. It's probably safer if I bait the axe from time to time. And I can proceed, knowing that it's busy. I'll be honest, when it comes to Scourge levels, I prefer obstacle courses whilst being pursued like this to the levels that involve fighting the monsters. I find the Scourge monsters very difficult. Not sure why, but I really do. But that was a piece of cake. Right, now I believe a boss awaits me. Just a theory. Okay, and we played this game long enough to know that if we've been given fire magic, and then there's a boss fight, we need to go in with fire magic. Is this warning me that this is going to be here throughout the fight? I think it is. Apparently I've got earache. You know, given the nature of the game, when I heard marksman, I assumed bow. This is kind of somewhat of a surprise to me. Zombies are really not a threatening enemy. Now, as we've concluded from our extensive testing, all of our abilities are complete garbage. So instead we're just going to save up for Rage Mode. Finding this chap easier than most. Might be too soon to say something like that though. That's a bold claim. Seems the secret to beating this guy is just keep moving at all times. Lots of openings to get damage too, which is usually what's missing from the boss fights. Typically I eventually learn the pattern, and then it takes me 20 minutes to fight the boss, because I only get 2 strikes per rotation. I just got hit by a zombie. That's a shame I'm never going to recover from. Interesting, that attack doesn't track me, I thought it did. That's irritating. I enjoyed that rage mode though, that was good. Satisfying. Not sure why the game thinks Enemies that move incredibly slowly, die in one hit, and have no ranged attack is any threat to me. So this doesn't track me. No, this is just a fixed pattern. Okay. We're learning. Next time he lands, we're having him. Even evading in rage mode. Don't think I've ever done that before. Seems fire magic wasn't required for this boss. But we used it nonetheless. A textbook fight. Wonderful stuff. Give me the energy. Commence the cutscene. Why has my scene not been cut? My weapon appears to be claw again. I'm assuming this is wall jumping. Passion is not going to help me in a fight. Yes, wall jump. Okay, but I can only do it with the claws. Never mind, I can do it with the sword anyway. Thank you, tutorial. Now, can we remember that stage we saw earlier that desperately needed wall climbing? Awfully convenient that would reveal itself at this point in time. At last, the sacred cutscene. And so we climbed, and we went home. And Dex lost his pupils. Poor girl. Yomble. I find many shiny Yomble. Old man. It's dinner time, Dex. Tuck in. Where's Dex gone? What have you done with her, old man? Seems rather foolhardy that Dex will go off without me. Does she not remember what happened last time? Right, we have money to spend. 5 grand. What have we got? So I am not a fan of these abilities on the side here. Up strike and down strike. I don't think I want this either, in all honesty. As fun as it would be to experiment with the different moves, they're just not good. What is this here? Okay, that's an extra hit point. It's good, but we can do better. That's tempting. We gotta think, in a final boss fight, what spell are we gonna use? We're not gonna use ice because it's not gonna work. I think we'll probably go fire against difficult bosses. Or would we do this? That actually might be the... I assume that does more damage than fire, because otherwise what's the point of it existing? And costing more than these. So that could be the call. Damage whilst dashing is interesting. It's a little too expensive, so that's 2-2. I need 5-9 for that. What's this? That's quite cheap. You know what? I'm going to get this one. And then I'm going to lament the fact I can't afford anything other than this piece of trash in the bottom. I'll be back. Sorry, dummy. I just wanted a test shot. I didn't mean to hurt you there. Okay, that's the spot I noticed you could wall jump up earlier. I thought it was going to be a secret, and I thought I was really smart, because I was going to come back to it now, that we can wall jump. But apparently not. And now the game's indicating that you can wall jump. Damn it, game, I'd already solved this puzzle. I feel so unrewarded. Okay, game, I think I've proved I can ascend. Wonderful stuff. Alright then, you monolith. Must be having you. Textbook. Everyone's glowing up here, they must be powerful. Not smart though. Don't really see a point to fight them, I'll be honest. That needs lightning to power that down, because it's green electricity. Guess I hit the head. I kind of assumed the final world would be inside the Scourge, rather than random mountain. But whatever. This might not be the final stage, I guess. They might be planning to bamboozle us. Okay, I thought these were on a timer, but they're not. They just reveal when you get close to them. Which means I've got all the time in the world to take these jumps. I used to criticize the physics of this game, but we're beyond that point now. That was an intimidating enemy. How many times do I need to get hit? I decided I'd stop and fight 2 enemies just for good measure, and then that's it, I'm done for. Gonna be honest, these puzzles could be a little more taxing. Does killing you stop the rain of green spells? Yes, it does. Okay. I understand your purpose. Well, that's kind of gross. Seems we've got to move fast in this place then. Strange place for the big bad to build their base of operations in this worm-infested cave, but... I mean, their base is probably above this point, right? So this is a natural defensive mechanism they've gone for. I don't know where I'm trying to get to. Apparently this is right, though. Oh, these guys make a little earthquake attack. I see, I know, I understand why I'm getting hit. For clarity, I would have been hit anyway. But it gives me an excuse I can work with. Wow, I got some serious distance on that. Oh, I've just learned something. It's probably a bit late in the day to be learning things. But up to this point, I've been doing roll jump, because that's what the tutorial told me to do. Observe, roll jump. But jump roll seems to get me either equal distance or more distance. Oh, jump roll, that's the new tech. Oh, I love this jump roll. I don't know why, but it feels better than roll jump. Oh, probably because roll jump leaves me in a state of jump. See, I'm rolling, then it cancels into a jump. And when I'm in jump state, I'm vulnerable to damage. But jump into roll, you maintain the momentum, so you get the distance that you're looking for. But on top of that, you're in roll state, which means you don't take damage. So it's a much safer option. Yes, I'm going to use this more. It's about time I learned basic movement options in this game. Save our rage bar. I was going to turn back and fight the Grim Reaper, but I missed my jump. Let's try this then, since we paid for it. Do we think this is doing good damage? I actually don't. Makes me question why I bought it. The only problem with jump roll is that I don't know exactly how far it takes me. I feel like I've got a good grip on roll jump. I can kind of predict exactly where I'll end up. I forgot I could wall jump. I could probably roll jump over there, but I'm going to bonk my head on the spike. Never mind. That wasn't the best. Let's get something with a bit more damage about it. Oh yeah, that must be chunkier damage than the other spellcasts. Nothing else is doing damage like that. Still collecting money. We'll be taking another trip to the shop before we fight the final boss, that's for sure. Leap of faith, eh? Just got to assume the game isn't going to be that evil. It's a pretty friendly game, all things considered. Even the villains aren't particularly villainous. I mean, she's trying to kill me, but... You know, who hasn't tried to kill someone? That's an interesting attack you've gone for. Are these all ducks? I feel like they're not ducks, they're wearing masks. You know what, I'm overwhelmed by this fight, hang on. It's time. Seems the ducks reproduce at a rate I can't quite comprehend. But alas, they were no match for me. No one's any match for Rage Mode, let's be honest here. Okay, don't need lightning for that. Don't even need to charge it. You just mash the weak one. I'm sure you're very proud of your puzzle, but it's not as difficult as you think it is, game. When you only present me with two options and one of them leads to a dead end, I can quite comfortably solve that puzzle. Unexpected. I thought this level was going to last a bit longer than that. Oh, okay. I thought we were doing this entire tower, which is why I thought it was going to take a while, but no, apparently it's multiple stages. Alright, let's be having you. Who wants to fight then? Didn't I already fight you? Except last time you couldn't fly. Well, you could kind of fly. You could hover. I feel like my magic is doing some damage now. Maybe I should have got this upgrade a while ago. Die books. It's about time we got some plot. So this is evil Scourge Man trying to subjugate my mother. Someone doing some studying in the background there. Green first. I've solved your puzzle, giant library. We captured one. Okay, so my main villain, whose name I actually can't remember, is probably going to end up being my sibling then. We'll raise this child as our own to use against them. Yes, okay, definitely. Two purple. Got it. Thanks, game. This is some tricky puzzle. Giant block of text and then two purple highlighted. Does the game realise I don't need 4 clues, just 3 will do? Four orange. Game, you patronise me. I genuinely want to know if there's a book that tells me what the third one is, even though it's completely irrelevant. Hello. I'm glad I explored. Thank you. I'm glad I met you. Oh, help me, game. What do I do third? I can't figure it out. Ah, I see. How would anyone read these books and manage to solve this puzzle if it wasn't highlighted? Well, I mean, you would, obviously, but... what is the purpose of these books? Damn, that was an exciting stage. We've learnt one thing, it's that Scourge enemies are to be avoided. You gotta know when you're beaten this game. Scourge enemies, they are my weakness. Not the axe is fine. I love my new jump roll. Look at it. It's fantastic. Interestingly, if I jump and then roll, I lose the vertical momentum, so I don't go very far. If I jump and then roll, like this, the roll sends you downwards. Not much, but a little bit. See? It's when you press both buttons at the same time that you get this launch. Wonderful stuff. Of course, you can't see what I'm actually pressing on my controller. You just gotta take my word for it. This stuns now, does it? Even big guys. I've not seen a door, but a key's always good. Okay, should I roll jump this, or no? Just walk off, that'll do. I find the game never requires me to roll jump, or jump roll. Aha, screw your puzzles. I can shortcut my way through this world now. Damn it, I'm shortcutting past that. We get a superior weapon on board here. Wow, I'm more injured than I thought. Shouldn't be quite so carefree in this game. Wait, there is no way to solve this without doing this. I guess the Scourge stage only becomes available once you've got double jump. Wall jump, I mean, not double jump. I think I can make this in a clean jump rather than... Yep. That super risky roll of business. Curtis is as nimble as I am. We're evenly matched. I do see how I could get that, but I'm not interested. The game sees fit to heal me a lot here. Ominous. I have cleansed this land. With that we shall continue our journey up the mountain. It takes quite a while to get to. But we shall do so in the next episode. Hopefully you join me for that, and I shall see you then.